Once students are quite competent at their letter sound knowledge and blending skills, you can help them to learn how to break words apart in segmentation activities. The segmentation activity screen is laid out in a similar way to the blending activity screen. I'll reduce the number of tiles to 3 and show you how the segmentation engine works. In the segmentation activities, ReadingSounds 1 Pro teaches students how to construct words using their letter sound knowledge.
Can you make pop? P-O-P. The balloon will pop. P-O-P. Can you make log?
Using the custom activity feature in the segmentation activity menu, it's possible to have complete control over the words that are included in segmentation activities. Once a student has a basic understanding of letter sounds, blending, and segmentation skills, you can use ReadingSounds 1 Pro to teach sight words. You can use the Sight Words activity menu to quickly load activities with irregularly spelt, high-frequency words. You can use the word frequency box to choose how common the words to be included in the activity should be. So for example, if you leave the word frequency setting on first 25, ReadingSounds 1 Pro will choose sight words from the first 25 most common words in English. If you choose second 25, then ReadingSounds 1 Pro will choose from the second 25 most common words in English, and so on. Additionally, you can make selections based on letter length. So for example, clicking on second 25 4-letter will generate an activity with the second 25 most common 4-letter words in English. So let's generate an activity with 4 of the most common sight words in English. Firstly, we need to reduce the number of tiles to 4. Secondly, we need to choose from the first 25 words in English. And lastly, we need to select the All category so that the program chooses from all words regardless of letter length. ReadingSounds 1 Pro generates an activity based on your specifications.
Can you find he? He is sweeping. Can you find I? I am writing. Find I am writing.
Notice that in the sight words activities there's an emphasis on the visual patterning in the word, and the irregularly spelt parts of the word, as far as a student who's just learnt letter sounds is concerned, are highlighted in yellow to stimulate visual memory. It's possible to choose words from the 200 most common sight words in English using ReadingSounds 1 Pro. From the Sight Words activity menu, select the Custom Activity feature. From this screen, you can select from the 200 most common sight words available in ReadingSounds 1 Pro. The words are arranged in alphabetical order. To cycle through them, just click on this arrow key. Just click on the words you would like to include in your activity. Once you've made your selection, click on the tick button to load the activity. ReadingSounds 1 Pro creates an activity based on the words that you chose.
Can you find great? They are carrying a great big bag. Can you find great?
Click on the Word Grids button from the main menu to have your student practice reading whole words quickly. The Word Grids activity menu is arranged in a similar way to the blending and segmentation menus. Just select the number of tiles you would like to include in the activity, select the level of vocabulary, and the type of word you would like to practice. ReadingSounds 1 Pro will load a Word Grids activity based on your specifications with whole words presented on tiles at the same time. As for all activities in ReadingSounds 1 Pro, it's possible to be very specific about the words to include in a Word Grids activity by using the Custom Activity feature. You can be specific about the structure of the words to be included in the activity. To play the activity that you've created, press the tick button. ReadingSounds 1 Pro has created a Word Grids activity based on the word structure that you specified.
Can you find stab? St-a-b. Can you find stub? St-a-b. If you stub your toe, it hurts.
The program also targets a number of other skill areas such as consonant blend knowledge and knowledge of the E rule at the end of words, which are covered in more detail in other videos. ReadingSounds 1 Pro includes a large database of words and targets to be taught in the program. All of these targets and words can be printed out on flashcards through the Flashcards menu. To print flashcards, simply click on the category of flashcards you'd like to print. In this case, I'd like to print some CVC flashcards. The Flashcards Print Preview screen allows you to make adjustments to the level of support to be printed on the flashcards. Once you've made your adjustment, click the Print button to print the flashcards. All of the skills taught in ReadingSounds 1 Pro can be tested using the Testing menu. To load a test, just click on one of the categories on the left. ReadingSounds 1 Pro will present the student with a test to determine their skills in this area.
Can you find grr? Can you find spur? Find skr. Sp. Cool.
To load test results for a student, click on the Results button in the Load Options box and click on the category on the left. ReadingSounds 1 Pro displays the assessment results for the student for that particular skill area. The targets that were presented in the test are displayed on the left. Targets that were incorrectly identified are highlighted in yellow. Reaction times for each target are presented, and summary data helps you to view results quickly. You can print the student's test results by pressing the Print button. You can cycle through previous results by clicking the white arrow keys. ReadingSounds 1 Pro keeps a log of all student activity every time a student uses a program. To see the student records, exit the program and have a look on the desktop. ReadingSounds 1 Pro creates a student records folder when it installs itself on your computer. To view the student records, double-click on this folder. To see the records for an individual student, click on that student's name. The Student Records folder contains detailed information about every activity and test that the student has attempted in the program. We hope you've enjoyed this brief overview of ReadingSounds 1 Pro from ReadingDoctor software. More detailed videos about the various features of the program are available on our website. You can also read the program manual by clicking on Options and Manual. Whether you're a parent, a teacher, or a literacy specialist, we hope you find ReadingSounds 1 Pro to be an invaluable teaching tool. For more information about the program and to download a free 7-day trial, please see our website readingdoctor.com.au.